You know what to do.
So gay, huh?
Do it after.
Just do it after.
I just get. If I've ever done it, I get people in. Then once they leave, I go right today we're and whatever because I'm.
Hello and welcome to the Tommy and Whoever podcast show. And today we've got Joey Knight, the man, the myth,
How you doing, mate?
legend.
What's going on?
And we're just going to talk some shit. So let's get into it, bro. Right. So Joey,
Yeah.
first and foremost, you are. I'm going to say you're most well known for podcast and Misfits boxing.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'll say that.
Local idiot around the area.
Local
But yeah,
idiot.
no, I don't know really. Yeah, probably. But everyone says something different. You can actually tell. Like, it sounds like an ego thing. I always say like, oh, how, what, like, what? Because they're like, oh, watch your videos. I'm like, what on? So
Yeah.
you can tell bare about them. Normal people say YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Freaks say Snap. No, I'm joking. No, no, but like sometimes they'll say like,
do you know what? I'm too old for Snapchat.
yeah. Oh, no, I
have you
don't
got
do that.
Snapchat? Bruv, I've never had it.
No.
I've
No,
never had it.
I think if you're past 30, if you
shouldn't
can,
be on Snapchat.
if you can do it, but I would expect to be put on a register.
Yeah.
You got to understand, you can do it. It's noncy, but you can do it.
I'm like that with TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm like, shouldn't be here, innit? I'm here and I love it, but I shouldn't be
Mate, the things I watch on TikTok.
here. Snapchat. I've got this fucking. While we're on Snapchat, I've got a funny story. My mate. I'm not going to mention names, but you know who you are. He wants, steroid. You know what? Snapchat's for sending nudes, isn't it? If you're over the
Yeah.
age of whatever it's used for now, it was used for sending.
When
nudes.
I was younger, yeah.
Yeah. So we've been out drinking and whatever. He's come home. He's thought he's sending a video to some bird having a wank,
Yeah.
and he actually put it on his story, but then fell asleep. So it was there all night.
Oh no!
It was there all night, and everybody, all of us, had screen recorded it for the morning.
Wakes up and his phone's just
Yeah.
gone off. He's
Oh,
thinking, I
mate.
must have done something legendary last night.
And it's just loads of screenshots of his dick. Yeah, he done that, man. That's
That's
fucking
awful.
nightmare
Where can I
fuel,
find
innit?
it now?
Yeah, I'll show you. Still got it saved in my little secret folder. Oh, good stuff, man. That was a fucking good one. But yeah, I feel like Snapchat, I can't do it. I can't do that. I'm too old.
What
for
is
that.
your app?
Instagram?
Insta, yeah.
Instagram mainly. And it's like, so my daughter, my eldest, she's 17, my stepdaughter, she's 17. So everything's TikTok.
Yeah.
He's like, you need to do that on TikTok. And I'm like, nah, man, it's not. For me, it's Instagram.
In my head, Instagram is for normal people.
Yeah.
TikTok is, but bearing in mind, I'd make a living off TikTok. TikTok is for people who are creative and want to do stuff.
Yeah.
Facebook is for moaning fucking. When do you ever read a Facebook stuff? I don't write them, by the way, but I still scroll a little bit. When have you
Facebook-
ever read a good one?
Facebook is for single mums
Yeah.
whose kids have autism.
And someone has
And they-
parked a centimetre in front of the dropped curb, and they are not fucking happy about it.
Facebook, yeah. If you ever feel this is a little hack for everybody, yeah. If you're ever feeling a little bit down, just type in your local area on Facebook Marketplace and just see some of the bullshit that people are trying to sell for
Bro,
for good money.
I swear to God, yeah.
It's mental.
I've got a mate, shout out
Yeah.
Booney, right? He's been trying to sell the same red sofa. You know them red sofas like the houses had in the 90s that no one even has no more.
Has it got the little pattern?
Oh, have you seen it? Yeah,
I know.
I
had one.
He's been trying to sell this same red sofa on Facebook for 50 years. He's never lowered the price. Yeah, like it's the same way you bro do. Like all the boys I banter over it. Yeah, my pal rang me up the other day. Went, oh, you've been on Facebook, and I went, no. He goes, go on Sam Boone's Facebook. You won't believe it. I'm thinking, oh, he's lowered the price. I've gone on there. He's now selling a piano. Who has a piano? And also,
piano.
bro, like if I'm thinking about buying a
nearly got-
piano, I'm not going Facebook Marketplace.
He's nearly got the 1970s front room starter.
Yeah.
Sofa and a piano.
Yeah. Sell an
ready to go.
NTL box on there next. Not been active
Cable.
for 20 years. Yeah.
Cable.
Yeah.
With a little
Wait,
red.
do you remember, what is it? Like, do you remember before you had, I don't know what it's called, but it'd be like multi-screen or whatever. You could only have one cable box per household.
Yeah.
So whatever your parents
Yeah,
were
the
watching
upstairs,
downstairs, the upstairs
yeah.
TV would have it on. Yeah.
I remember that risky times for the
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I was only the kid in that situation, but there was probably certain times where it was like, no, we can't watch that.
Yeah.
He might be watching.
What was the first bit of naughty material you watched? It's
Oh, come
WWE,
on.
innit?
Ooh, we're going that.
Well, that's what
We're
most
going
young
that,
men.
We're going that soft porn. 'Cause
Yeah.
for me, I'm going to say Eurotrash. If you don't remember Eurotrash...
No, I remember Eurotrash. It was on Bravo.
it was
on one of them
late
channels.
night, so it was like Sexetra.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember
Eurotrash.
Sexetra?
Yeah.
Eurotrash, was weird. It wasn't porn. It was like European. I don't even know how to explain it. It's the hardest thing to explain. It was like weird. Sometimes you won't get no tits. It would just be like some weird. It's a bit like Sexetra sometimes. It'd just be like some weird stuff, and then you might get a little tit. Yeah. And it's like, yep, sweet. Let me pause record on my record over my kid, my videotapes of me as a kid, just with soft porn.
Yeah.
But then the real fucking kicker was the 10 p.m. Freeview on Babe Station.
Yeah. Babe Station was good. Brazzers back in the day used to be free. A lot of people don't know this.
I fucking didn't know that.
Yeah.
Online or
Big
on
time.
TV?
Oh yes. Online, I've heard.
Rumour has it.
Rumour has it. Online,
So-
you can get a lot of big booty bitches on Brazzers back 20 years ago for free. So, no Brazzers.
You can't even get that now for free, bro.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't get nothing. Or it's like you do it, but you can't really play out the storyline. Do you know what I mean?
Did you a verification ID? Did you do that?
For porn.
Yeah.
I just skipped the process. Just do the little, up to my face, turn to the side, right, we're in, yeah.
So I did it within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All of my pals were like, fuck that. I'm not giving the fucking government my identity.
Oh, bruv, I'm a pro at it. I get it done in like 4 seconds. Boom, turn to the
I was
side.
like, day one, when it asked me for it, I was like, sweet, have whatever you need,
Yeah.
because you're not
And
changing
as
my
well,
mind
like,
right
I'm
now.
not being funny yet. I'm doing it over normal big booty bitches. Like, I don't mind the government knowing that that's what I'm into.
Yeah, who
If I was
cares?
doing it over something weird, maybe I would want to.
It's true. If you're using a VPN, you may be the problem. If you're skipping the verification phase, then maybe...
I've got VPN deals, so I don't want to say anything. But, if you're using a VPN for anything barring porn or football, even if you're using it for porn, it could be a little bit weird.
It depends what size. I've done that shit within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was talking about this the other day though. Post-nut syndrome, such a real thing. If I'd have nut already, then I wouldn't have done my ID. I would have waited till next time. And then it's like we were saying basically, you'll know it. Like back in the day, pull a bird from fucking wherever.
Revs.
Yeah, revs. Bang it, and then you instantly think, what the fuck have I done?
Yeah.
What a sicko I am.
Do you know the ironic thing about that is, we've all been thinking this years. The bird was lying there thinking that about us too. We've all for years been going, this dog. She probably still tells her mate, that fucking weird fella I took home.
Look at who's on the TV.
Yeah.
Look, that fucking weirdo, I slept with that. And all her mates are like, no.
Everyone being sick in bags.
Oh, yeah, what a fucking good day. Rev Sutton, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
mate,
yeah.
what a place.
That was a good gaff. Do you remember the other one, Wonderland?
Wonderland. That came... So, for me, it was like... You had Rev Sutton, yeah? It was not much, but a little bit of class in Revs. Wonderland is nothing. That was Jeremy Cole after party.
That was Sutton's Oceanas.
It was Sutton's Oceanus.
I was more of an Oceana man. I preferred Kingston to Sutton.
I used to go Kingston as well.
Yeah.
I used to get the fucking bus. The bus journey was the best part because you'd be at like your pal's house. We'd all be at either my house or my pal's house, whatever. Then we'd be steaming, pre-drinking on bullshit, cheap fucking bottles of wine, Glen's vodka.
Buying bottles of Jägermeister, but not even making bombs, just doing shots of Jägermeister.
And then you just, because it was all about saving money back then.
Yeah.
And then get on the bus, you're fucking singing songs, you're chanting and that with other people, because like along the journey, other groups would get on the bus and it was always fucking wicked. And then Oceanas, go there, bus home. I used to do that Friday and Saturday night, sometimes a midweeker.
Do you know I was there the night Oceanas got closed down?
Was you?
Do you know about this?
What? Yeah, the guy.
Someone got chived up on the dance floor. Yeah.
No.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. It was a foam party that night. So I don't know what type of like. Imagine the character. You're building a character on this profile. He likes stabbing, but he loves foam parties.
Great night to do it.
It was a good night. Yeah, it's a
No, good night to do it as
yeah.
well, because in the foam,
Yeah.
it's very easy to conceal and
Exactly.
hide. Oh, so someone got stabbed and that was it.
Thing is, he didn't have foam round him when he went in, and the bouncer searched him. So I just don't know how he got the knife in. But
Yeah, if you turn up to a foam party in foam, then there's something going on.
it's an easy mistake.
Yeah, it is an easy mistake. Oh shit! What? So you were there on that night?
I was there that night. Yeah, fucking ruined my plans of trying to pull.
I want it all closed.
Everyone's feeling a bit too much sympathy for the fella that's been stabbed, and I'm just like, hello. No, yeah, but I was there that night. Yeah, that was a day the earth changed, shifted for the good. It was good. I liked Oceana's. It was always
Oceana's was
pretty
great.
good.
Revs was good.
When's the last time you went to a nightclub? Like not a nightclub, as in I mean like a kids nightclub. Because
Embarrassingly, not that long ago.
yeah, because I was going to say like sometimes, say for example, yeah.
Well,
If someone said to my missus, "Oh, Joey was in the strippers last night," yeah, she would know full well I've not gone in there to get a stripper. I've gone in because it's the last drink. So I might be in the strippers, I might be in the snooker club.
Great
I'm gonna be somewhere, and it just so happens that wherever sells the last bit of alcohol, I might be. Yeah, so it's not a big deal if I went in there. But if I went into a nightclub, I think my missus would be more disgusted than if
Yeah.
I said I've just come back from the
but
strippers and I had
where
a
are
dance.
they? They're gone. It's not a thing anymore.
You can find them. No joking. No.
Oh, I'll find it, boy.
Yeah, you can smell them out.
Yeah, I'll sniff that baby out from fucking anywhere. No, so the last place I went that was remotely like that was Reigate, which is a very upper class place to be anyway.
Yeah.
And it was Mashiko's maybe.
Okay. Where's that?
Have you been to Reigate?
Yeah, I know the Wagamama. I used to train above it.
Oh yeah, that meant Amori.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've had a couple of sessions there.
Yeah.
So round the corner by the, I fucking don't know what else is there, but it's on the one-way part, like at the beginning. It's a big long building at the front.
For me, the world kind of ends at the M25.
Yeah,
My
well,
world.
well, it used to.
Yeah.
For me, but now I've moved up to Reigate.
Yeah.
I made it out of the hood
Yeah.
from Sutton to Reigate. It's pretty good going,
That is pretty good.
and not much has fucking changed. 'Cause it's a bit of a shithole up there now. Not necessarily Reigate, but Red Hill is a shithole.
Red Hill.
You've been up there.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was at Light to Box for like 5 years. So yeah, Red Hill, it was weird because we were on an industrial estate in Red Hill for like 3 years, and then they shut down the gym and they moved us above McDonald's in Red Hill, that one on the corner.
Oh yeah,
at the bottom, right by the train
taken my
station.
daughter there and all.
That gym, yeah. So they moved us into there, and then I really got amongst the Red
That
Hillians.
is where the riffraff meet. Right there. at that
Literally
gym
there,
box.
in that
There,
doorway.
yeah.
In that doorway,
Yeah.
they're all there, sort of thing.
It's a shithole.
And
It
it's
is
like
Benghazi,
when
mate.
I used to approach it, and it'd be like Sunday morning, they'd all be there. You know, when you walk towards a group of druggies or whatever, and then you're like, oh no, like I can box, I'm all right. Like, they probably just clucking. You know what I mean? They're all right. So yeah, but
tweaking.
there was a lot of shitholes in Red Hill.
Yeah, it ain't the nicest place. But that's the price you pay to make it out of the hood. It was better than where I grew up.
Mate, I just come back from Norfolk. Speaking of price you pay to make it out the hood, oh my god,
Is it
there's
bad up
fuck all going on up there, yeah. But you get like four bedroom detached for like $450,
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
and it's like fucking new builds as well. It's mad.
It is. It's fucking annoying, to be fair. That is why I moved up where we are now from Sutton, because you do get a little bit more for your money here. But then so many more people are doing it. It kind of varies out.
It's like thingy, isn't it? What's it? Is it what's the one? Is it Tabworth or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah, Tadworth.
Tabworth's still probably cheap because it's a shithole. Banstead maybe.
Banstead's more expensive.
Banstead's nicer,
a
yeah,
lot more expensive.
But you used to be able to get cheap bits there.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is what I'm saying about the area thingy. Now you can't even get cheap bits there.
Yeah.
I'm looking all the time. I can't get nothing.
Shout out to anyone who lives in
Yeah.
Tadworth.
yeah.
I'm sorry for you.
It's grim.
So what we're saying, right? So you do? Have you always boxed?
Nah.
No. When did you start?
20, I think.
Oh, 2020.
Yeah. I'd no, not 2020. No, when I was 20.
Oh, when you were 20.
Yeah. I don't know what year it would have been.
Yeah. So
Is that 2015? I think.
okay, yeah. So that's just solely. So I started. So I started MMA. Don't know. Probably similar-ish time.
Around the same time.
Yeah.
Because when I had my first fight, I went and done a session with Joe at Longmead, and I know that he didn't go long mead until after.
What a boy! Shout
Raptors.
out, Kicks.
Big up Joe Miles. Yeah, he should be on here
The
really.
best.
But,
He's, do you know what he's meant to be?
camera shy.
But he's chose the dollar note. He's working instead of coming and chill with the bros. But you know,
I don't know how he does it, mate. 9 clients a day.
he's a professional counter and clean. He's an overpaid cleaner. Isn't he?
Yeah, more or less.
Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
You have Joe in
Yeah,
the corner.
yeah. That's
He
fine.
he wipes your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a cut, he'll wipe your face.
And he go, "Did you get it then?" And I go, "Yeah, I did once." He go, "Don't get it." And he won't tell me why, like how to not get hit. He just don't do that.
But still, you need him there.
Yeah.
He's an essential part of the fucking team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When we was out in Nashville, yeah. You know what Joe's like, yeah, like he's not constant, but he'll just go all of a sudden, like get angry or whatever, yeah. And we was there, and I'm like looking at this guy, Baby Hulk. I was like looking at him and whatever, and I ain't got no cheerleaders with me. I'm just with the boys, yeah. No one's shouting nothing, whatever. I don't need no one to. But then all of his team are like, he's scared, Hulk. He don't want it, Hulk. He don't like it, Hulk, and whatever. And I like turn round and I just see Joe lean forward, go, he fucking loves it, in one of their ears. And I was like, all right, come on, son.
Joe cornered me for my first fight, and I didn't know Joe that well because I'd only just been there. I'd done a few sessions with him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll come corner you." I was like, "Oh yeah, sweet." And he used to say, oh, "I can't hear nothing about it." I could just remember Joe, "Just fucking him, just fucking him."
Yeah. Let your hands go. That's all I ever get.
Isn't it mad when you first step into the ring, like everything you've planned a thing you just forget, and you're like, right, shit, I'm in a fight right now. I don't know if it was like that for you. It was for me. I was just like, oh shit, I've forgotten how to fight, but I know I'm in a fight right now. I just need to survive, innit?
I just felt like I was underwater.
Yeah.
You know, when you run in your dream, or when you... Well, I say this, yeah, I'm undefeated in my dreams. Everyone says you can't win a fight in your dreams. I fuck people up in my dreams. I'm the man.
You're so lucky.
Yeah.
Because fuck.
But it works both ways. I never get no sex in my dreams either.
So recently, I've had... It was... For me, it would always kind of get to that, then I wake up. Or it will kind of get to that, and then my missus wakes me up, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, it's you. And
you're not doing the old wake up memory wank over the dream. I've done that bare times. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Babe, when you got to go work? 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, sweetie, I'll wait. Second the door.
Is that the baby crying?
Yeah. Second the door closes.
Yeah.
Out. Yeah.
Have you been caught?
Oh, yeah, mate.
Yeah, really? I've been caught that twice, I think.
So, did your mum ever catch you?
Luckily for me, my mum walked in once and I'd made out I won't do it. This was shagging, not wanking. But my missus has caught me wanking, and that's
So
humiliating.
Cool,
it's not even like, it's just like, oh.
So
I wouldn't feel bad. Sorry, I wouldn't feel bad if I had tried to get a shag and she had rejected me. And it's like, well, yeah, what do you think I'm doing? But like, I ain't even tried it on. I'm just out here wanking on the sofa.
So I'm sure I've done a video about this. But the worst question you can get asked as an adult is from your missus. Have you had a wank?
Yeah.
And you're like, you turn in, you fucking
It's like,
melt.
whoa.
You melt in your seat, and you're like, no.
You know the Matrix, when it all starts going through the mind, I'm thinking, how do I answer this?
Yeah. And you just, it's best to just lie. It's best to just say no.
Or you make out, you wank over them. So you go, oh, it's semi-nude, so otherwise I ain't got nothing to wank over. You don't want me wanking over other girls. Like, I ain't had a wank over you in years.
Then they send you the nudes and you just delete them, go back on your phone.
crop a head on there of another woman. Not Jackie.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. My mum caught me once as a teen. You know, because fucking the odds on your parents catching you, I was probably wanking like 8 times a day. Yeah. When I was
Why, do you have an injury or something?
No, just like, that's just how it was for me.
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
a teen, when that testosterone and them emotions start hitting, and you discover this amazing new thing you can do with yourself for free. It's like, there's no stopping
you know when you discovered it, did you intend on doing that?
No, so I knew, because I'm pretty sure it was like, if you got caught, if someone asked you in school, do you wank? And you said yeah, they'd be like, gay. But it was like,
maybe it was different for me. I went to an all boys school, so it was like, do you wank? Oh yeah, oh yeah.
For us, it was
I wank, my boy. I wank.
Oh yeah, going to an all boys school, man.
Do you ever have a wank in your school?
Oh, I don't know if I should answer that.
I'll answer. I had one. I remember when we was doing.
I don't. Do you know what? I actually don't think I did.
Bro, I've actually got, and in God's honest truth,
And this is
a
all
bit
boys
of a legendary story. I have not got a GCSE in maths because I went for a wank.
What, during the exam?
I swear to God, I started doing it, whatever, and obviously I'm not. I weren't like academic,
Yeah.
But it used to annoy the teachers that I weren't, because they would think, hold on, you're just not trying.
Yeah.
Because you can't. What's the word? I don't want to sound like you can't really articulate yourself well and have enough like common sense to be able to get stuff, but then you can't do nothing on the books.
But
what
the
they didn't
truth
realise
is, all you're thinking about is having a wank.
no, I weren't. No, that's where my mind goes to when I'm like, right, what should we do? You know what I mean? It's like drop the kids at school. What should we do? Wank. No, but no, but I sat there, started looking at the stuff, and I'm like, nah, like whatever it's saying. Oh, what's the square root of this? I don't. And I thought, oh, fuck it, closed it, and then I thought, right, quick go toilet. Had a wank, tried to go back in. They went, no, you've left the room. You can't come back in now. So they said I could resit it, but
Oh, you didn't bother?
I wasn't horny. No, joking. No, I just didn't. No, I just couldn't be fucked. I just couldn't be fucked. I never done it.
Right, I will reset it, but give me 10 minutes at least.
Can't receive right now.
I can't even sit down right
Yeah.
now. Alright, that's jokes, man. GCSEs. For me, high school, I loved high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking great. Because I'm the same, not academic. Also, just knew in my head, I want to fucking be a builder or something like that. Don't need these fucking GCSEs. And to be fair, I was right. I've never had to show anyone anything. And so school for me was just, how can I just make people laugh? What is the funniest thing I can do right now? Yeah. And then that's what I'll work on and do it. And it was just, I fucking love school.
Well, this is the thing, yeah. I always say this, and when I say it, I always a little bit feel like, oh, I don't want to, you know, I am happy it worked out this way, but I don't want to sound like I'm glorifying it or anything. But realistically, all I done ever at school was 80% of the time just try and make people laugh, try and get everyone's attention, try and do something mad or whatever, try and be the centre of attention. And that's just me telling the truth. Try and be the centre of attention for 80% of the time and spend the other 20% fighting. And then the way that my career has worked out, luckily, is like, talking shit and getting people's attention and then having the odd fight, that will pay you the bills. Yeah. Like, you know, so
it's true.
In a weird, but I'd never give the advice because it would be like,
well,
if I had been sniffing glue, I don't think I could have made a career out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or painting yourself with PVA so you can peel it off later. When it's that was like that was like fucking 50% of my school was just peeling off PVA glue from my hands that I'd
paint any body part of it. Apparently, it's not that.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a good lube.
Do not paper mache your cock
because it will be out of action for like 3 days, and they are vital days at that age. At that age, you cannot fucking waste that.
Did you lose your virginity when you was at high school?
No.
So
right. I was a fucking gay, like throughout the whole high school.
Oh, you were with men? I'm joking.
So I had a couple girlfriends, but it never went
that
like
were men. I'm
joking.
Go on.
I had a couple of they them friends, and it would we'd like snog and that. I don't even think like I'd fingered anyone or anything. I don't think I'd hit nothing till after school. I lost my virginity in study leave.
Right. Yeah,
you know, like in year 11 when you leave. And I've spoke about this before. Questionable whether I lost my virginity then. Anyway.
I think it is for everyone though.
Did you?
I lost it to a girl in your year. Yeah, you pretty know her. I'm not gonna say her name, but yeah. Fucking, it was.
What? When you was how old?
I was.
Or what year?
14 or 15. Year 10. Year 10.
Year 10. So
I had a late night booty call. Went over there.
To a park or a house?
Nah, her house. She was older, so she had been out in London or something. I drove my mate's moped over there.
Fucking like that?
Yeah,
Were you
drove my mate's...
Is this a crime? Is this a potential crime?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've since realised, but only by like a year, I think, whatever. But yeah, rid it over there, give her a real good 30 seconds. And then I you know, when it's one of them ones when you're like, oh, can you count it? I don't know, whatever.
Oh,
and
I had the complete opposite.
I couldn't get it up. That was my problem.
So same. So I was just kind of like stuffing a floppy penis in there.
Yeah.
And because of the excitement, and it's like, fuck, I have to accept this because I'm gonna just get called gay. So I said to people, we did have sex, and she said we didn't. It didn't work. So it was like, and then those two different things came out, and it was a big like. It was a top.
I feel like that's her not accepting responsibility, to be honest. Like whether you know what I mean. Like
Still
whether
counts
if the
to
meal
this
was good, it doesn't matter. You ate it. Do you know what I mean?
It
So you
still
got to pay
counts
for
to
it.
this day,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry if you're watching this because I hope you turn out great.
Yeah.
And hopefully it was because of that moment.
That would have been the trigger point. No, I went there and then it's hard to tell you about telling you who it was. But anyway, I was like, oh no, I can't do it. I feel bad. Yeah, because it was someone sent to do it with someone else. I was like, no, I feel bad. Whatever. I didn't feel bad. I couldn't get up. Anyway, she's gone to sleep, and I'm like, fucking wake up, will ya? Whatever. In the end, I've got him up, and I'm like, oi. And she's like, I thought you felt bad. No, come on, whatever. And I was so worried. She invited me back over a few nights later, and I was so worried that I'd failed to get up on the first one. I thought, right, I went in my dad's drawer and nicked a Viagra to get over. Bruv, we've gone over there. She just wants to watch Bend It Like Beckham. And we ain't even done anything. And I'm sat there with a stalk on for like 4 or 5 hours. It was horrible.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
So I'm going to talk about something as well that doesn't get spoke about much, which is at that sort of age, maybe a bit older, when you go meet a girl and something that you don't encounter as an adult, blue balls. You know when you think you're going to get it in and you don't, and your balls start to hurt.
Hard to hurt, yeah.
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 That never gets really spoke about. Does that still fucking happen, bruv?
It's hard
don't
to,
think
it's
I've
hard
had
to
that
know
as an
because my
adult.
expectation of getting it is so low now that I think they might just
My
always
balls have
be...
given up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
You're
used to
thinking,
like,
"Don't
come on,
fucking-"
we're about to work, and now they're just like, no, you know what, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too anticlimactic.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't... To be fair, like, I often
I used
reminisce
to get
now.
it all the time, blue balls.
Yeah.
Like I'd be at a girl, maybe because it was a lot harder for me to actually get my nuts in. Because I'd be like at a girl's house, and I'd never really know if it was just a friend's thing or not.
When was the last time you were single?
5 years ago.
And did you
4
like?
years ago.
Did you do the whole single shit, like stay single
Oh,
for a bit,
yeah.
go out and whatever? See,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is my like,
Like
not
times 100.
yeah.
I was making up for lost time.
But this is what I always think. Yeah, I always go right. I retired from shagging at like 20. Yeah, not retired. I still do it, but just with the same person, right? Anyway, and now I look at it and I'm like. The game that I was operating in was well hard compared to now. Because,
yeah.
you know, now, yeah, you know, the main obstacle has gone. And when we were growing up, do you know what the main obstacle was of why you wouldn't get sex?
Go on.
Girl didn't want to be known as a slag.
As a slag, yeah.
Girl didn't want to be known as a slag. We're like, bruv, we're closer to fucking dead than we are born.
Yeah,
like, no
it
one
doesn't
cares
matter.
about being a slag now.
It's so true.
And that's the other thing, like, the facilitation. Like, bro, I used to drive around with a quilt in the back of my Vauxhall Corsa. Because I knew there was a chance I might end up staying somewhere. They might not have a bed for me, but if I've got a double bed quilt, we can sleep on the floor and bang, yeah? So I used to drive around with that. What I'm saying is, yeah, it weren't a tap-in. Now, you go out, and it's like, as long as you...
Yeah. As long as you're aiming for at least around your age.
Around
then
your age.
Most people have their own house.
And the great thing is, now, is, you know, the pond has... it's not great for me because I'm not single, but the pond has got smaller. And now you're a bigger fish in that pond.
Yeah.
Because just the fact that you have not been prison or sectioned makes you better than a lot of people who are still now on the market. You know what I mean?
It's true.
So
It's
you're
true.
right at the top of the list.
Even if you just narrowly missed the two of those things.
Yeah.
Which
I know,
which
yeah.
I mean.
But I do often think, like, I wonder what it'd be like now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, don't, because I'll fucking start getting upset in a minute. But yeah, no, I've got single mates, and it's just Tinder. Like, I've never
had an app.
I've never had an app.
No.
I never bought, like, the last time I was single, obviously that stuff was about, but I didn't use it. I want to sound big-headed, like I didn't need it, but it's not because of that, because look at me. It was just more, my personality has got me every bit of pussy I've ever had.
Yeah, but if you had the option...
And thanks for just not disagreeing with me there.
Well, I've not got one to give you, but I'm joking. No,
I'm joking, go on.
No, but I was actually gonna kind of agree with you in the point, yeah, in terms of like, if you had the option, yeah, I don't know a man that would go, oh yeah, I'll do it over text.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I know people that call themselves men, but no, not like, if you can't, don't get me wrong, like, I ain't got the confidence to just like randomly go up to an absolute rocket unless I was smashed or something like that, and obviously I've got misses.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, if you said to me, right, you can put them over a text message or you can put them.
Go speak to them.
I'd think, well, if I put them over a text, I ain't pulled them. All I've done is got them to agree to meet me, and then I've got to go and pull them.
Yeah, it's
so
true.
I might as well just go and pull them the first time.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I mean, it never happens regardless. But
Yeah, yeah.
It's never actually happened, but I think it sounds good.
It's true.
Yeah.
It is true. So that was like, the chase was great though, wasn't it? That achievement of, it was more like, when it actually came to the sex part, it was like, oh my god, I've actually fucking wrangled it this far.
I bet I know when you first realised how good the chase was.
Go on.
When you pay for a brass for the first time.
So I've not done that.
Have you never had a prostitute?
I've never had a brass.
Oh, I had one in Amsterdam, like, years ago.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So, yeah. Once you pay for it, it's
not like a brass here. I'm on about, like, when everyone's 16, they go down, they go window shopping. Yeah,
I ain't done it.
I done all that, and I realised, as soon as I paid for it, like, literally the only time, I'm not ashamed to say it, the only time I done a brass in Dam, I realised, right, I've never quite put my finger on it about what I like, and I've now realised I like pulling them.
Yeah.
Because it's like winning a fight.
Yeah.
It actually is, and I used to say this, and it's the cringiest thing. It makes me sound like a little 14-year-old. But shagging a bird is like winning a fight. Because once you've won that fight, people can debate it, but no one can never say you didn't win that. It's on box rec, mate.
Two things are
it's on
not
box
happening
rec.
at the
Do you know
same
what I
time.
mean? And
Yeah,
this is
it's
why I
true.
back up you losing your virginity. Once it goes in,
It's
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Especially
the
at
job you
that
do.
age. Like nowadays, right, cool. If that happened to me now, I'd just, whatever, we didn't have sex. At that age, it's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're either known as he's finally lost his virginity or floppy dick for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Well, for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
And for me, kind of both happened because
you
the
not-
two stories combined.
Did you not do like Magaluf and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Or
I've done
was it-
Magaluf.
Right, okay.
I've done Magaluf.
After you'd shagged.
Yeah. So I study leave. I was 16.
Yeah.
I was 16.
Don't try and justify it, mate. It's awful.
Yeah.
Joking.
It's bad.
No,
It
it's
is
actually
bad.
not. That like since
The last
I've started
guest that
asking
we
people,
spoke
that is
about
the
this-
age.
The
that
last
people
guest
use it.
spoke about this. 12.
Yeah.
Slag.
Yeah. Oh, what?
What?
Him or she?
Him and her. 12.
Yeah, she wouldn't have been that.
12 years 7.
Yeah. But I know people that were doing that.
I definitely hadn't wanked
My
before.
my best mate took the V plates off when he was 11.
Yeah, that's wild. So did my cousin.
I got noshed off when I was 11. Year 7, yeah.
How old were they? How old was your uncle?
No, it's funny because it is actually my uncle that does it. No, I don't know. It's around the same age.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice. All right, let's clear that up. So don't worry, police, you can sign off now.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I have not nonced anyone as of yet.
So you said winning a fight. When did you first compete in boxing? Back then, or more
Yeah,
recently?
Like more or less straight away after I started.
So you've been boxing for a while then. How many bouts?
14,
And what's your record
13 and 1.
for pro?
Nah, I don't.
Oh, you're not. You does the misfit stuff come under pro?
It comes under pro, but I don't. Like, for me, it's really hard, yeah, because how can I not count a win I had over someone
Yeah, it's
that is
true.
5 times better than a win that gets counted?
Yeah, I hear
So I've knocked Baby Hulk out in a round, and people account that. But I beat a boy called Liam Finley, and even now, it's like fucking 6 years later, people still comment on my stuff. Liam Finley got robbed. I beat him by like a Rizzler paper. Good competitive fight, and he had got to the national champion as an amateur, and then the next year, when all the amateurs fucking sit out for a couple of years because they hit 18 and they have to go senior. But what most amateurs, not most, the good ones will just do it. But what a lot of amateurs will do is they'll go, I'll come back when I'm 20, when I've grown a little bit. He went in the thing. In the seniors, and he got to the final again. Lost both finals, but you got to be good to get there. So I got a win. Part of them 13 wins or whatever I said. One of them includes him. So how am I not going to include that?
Yeah, of course.
When everyone includes Baby Hulk, but it's like, well, he was a no-bouter.
I've never lost a fight.
No,
That's
well, you
my
had one,
record.
didn't you? It doesn't count. No, still doesn't count.
I'm joking. I never tell people that. I just say I've never lost.
Yeah, undefeated.
Yeah, no, I've had one. Yeah, I've had one.
I got 2 pals that have the undefeated podcast in boxing, and only one of them's had a fight. And he didn't get beat, so they are technically undefeated.
Undefeated, yeah.
I think you can
technically
claim it. I
undefeated,
think if you
and-
never had a fight, you're undefeated.
My aim, my like sort of moral towards that is you can't lose if you don't fight anymore.
Yeah,
So
put away red.
keep I was lucky there for the one. And my opponent, I was actually meant to fight like a journeyman-ish kind of, like a
Who?
first fight.
Marcus.
No.
No.
No. It wasn't one of the ones on the roster.
Yeah.
But it was just he weren't a journeyman as such. Then it was just like
Traveller
it
that had
was-
eaten
he-
too many kebabs.
Yeah, just someone who was not necessarily going to try super hard. Then he didn't turn up on the night, and there was someone there as a backup, and he was a fucking Marine.
Oh.
Yeah, so I love that. At first, I was shit scared, but then because I won, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, he was a Marine.
Always dress it up.
First thing I say to people, yeah, I beat a Marine.
Yeah.
And that is the disgrace of our British Army. This guy, peak male performance, beat one of your Marines. So something's going wrong there. But yeah, that feeling, one, the win is just amazing because the fight's over. For me, that's what I'm like. I'm just like, it's over. And that level of fatigue, maybe you never finished the same way as me, but that level, I was like, if I didn't win there and then, I was toast.
Yeah.
Because I was fucked. I've never been, you can't push yourself that hard in a gym. Ever. No. It's like I would have stopped ages before if I weren't in a fight situation.
Imagine you was like bare tired in the gym, yeah? If you glance outside the ring, you're not going to catch no one's eye, but you might catch your coach or your teammate's eye, someone that's already in there. In a fighting scenario, you're knackered, you get in the clinch, you turn your man, you inadvertently look into the crowd and you just see your mum looking bare worried or your sister or your whatever, and it's just it drained. I've had 2 fights I've been tired in out of 14, and one of them wasn't the one I lost.
Yeah, but because you're quite I'm going to call you a good gas tank fighter, as in you are quite fast throughout.
Yeah.
Which I like that style.
I'm a good, not actual swimmer, but in boxing terms, I'm a good swimmer. I'm a very good swimmer. So, if we spar, not we, like anyone, if we spar, not I know I'm going to lose them, but like round 1 and 2 don't mean that much to me because you're never going to stop me in round 1 or 2, and I'm not going to stop you in round 1 or 2. But in round 3 and 4, that's when we start dropping people and whatever. I'm a good swimmer. Like I'm better when it gets into like 3 and 4 and stuff like that. Which is ironic because I don't really live the life like most people. Most people would have to really
push cardio.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's good then. You've naturally got it because for me, but boxing, to be a good boxer, it's like I'm going to say it's like 80% your gas tank because that's how you can look good. Throughout. So like there's a lot of boxers that do well, but then they look shit, and then you're watching them and you're thinking, oh, he looks fucked, But if you've got a really good gas tank, at least you can maintain looking good throughout the whole thing. And if you're not tired, that's when you're gonna grab more shots and blah blah blah. But if it's like the gas tank, but that's what I didn't have, the gas tank, and I didn't have the willpower to do that again. I was like, if I'm being dead honest, I was just like, I was so knackered after that. Fuck doing that again.
You must have had a camp and cancel the fight or something though. You don't just decide you're not going to do it. You try and do it again, innit?
So I had a fight on Rock, which was Bradshaw,
right?
Against one. So in Harry Potter, Slytherin. You've got.
I've never watched it, bro.
Oh, no.
I'm like the only person you could have ever called in here that's never watched Harry Potter.
That's the end of this
episode. I know. Yeah, in a bit. No, I know that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so Slytherin are the bad guys. And there's Draco Malfoy. You must have heard of Draco
Malfoy.
Yeah, so and then he's got like a mate, his like little sidekick, him.
Yeah.
From the films. He got into MMA and he's like thinking, so that's who I was fighting. And then I think he got injured or something. Anyway, 2 weeks before, I've done the camper now. I was in the camp, and then 2 weeks before he pulled out, and it was like, oh, fuck this then. Like I've done all this training and shit, eating good and that, and I just thought, oh, fuck that. And Brad couldn't find an opponent or something. Maybe it was closer to the thing. And I was just like, oh, don't worry then, fuck it off. And then I thought I'll do another one, and then I never bothered. Like I was on the poster and everything for the next one, but then it just never happened, didn't it?
So I done. That's what the reason I asked is because that's what I done. I done my first fight. Got in camp for another one, got given the opponent, and it wasn't a journeyman, but it was someone I just would have bashed up. I was like, I was like 20-ish at the time, and this guy was like, like my age now, and I at the time was thinking, hey, fucking shot, he's ancient more or less, yeah. So I knew I was going to win the fight, so it wasn't like a thing of fear or anything like that. But got into the camp and was just like, I don't. The thing is, and this is the thing about winning your first fight, it's just like, to be honest, like everyone's always, and it makes me sound like a knob when I say it, everyone's always known to have like just a normal person level, I can have a bit of a scrap. And now I've gone another boxing match. So I kind of half felt like, yeah, sweet. Like I've kind of proven it.
Yeah,
Fucked
you
off to
thought, yeah,
Thailand.
sweet.
I didn't box again for like 2 and a bit years or something.
Yeah. It's just like almost an ego thing, isn't it? Like it's just like
For
not an
me,
ego.
massive ego thing.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, 100%.
Alright, yeah,
Even
cool.
now it is. Even
Yeah.
now I box for ego.
Yeah.
Like bruv, I'm telling you
The
now.
first boxer to actually say that.
Yeah, I'm telling you now, I box, and this is the thing. This is why they should pay me more. I box for ego. I don't box for money. I don't box for anything. When I say ego, yeah, again, it's like, what is that ego? Because
Yeah, I know what you mean.
everyone pinpoints ego as being one thing, yeah, and that's why it's got a negative
But
connotation.
it could be
basically,
how you feel, how it
my
makes you
ego,
feel.
my ego is my dad doesn't pay for the bill. I'll split it with him. Or my ego is I remember like when Misfits first happened, I took like my sister and her kids on holiday, yeah, things like that. That's my ego. So my ego's pretty all right. So I do still do it for ego.
But
It is definitely for ego. But my ego isn't. I mean, it's bad timing. My ego isn't a gold chain. You know what I mean? It's
I'll be real though. I done it for ego, but my ego was I want people to think I'm fucking hard.
yeah.
And I'll be dead honest.
Yeah.
That definitely comes into play.
Yeah.
It's just like
But you know what the problem is? You just make yourself look like a knob doing that.
if you
'Cause that's
think
exactly
that
what I
way
done.
and do it, yeah.
I done it. I remember they done interviews of me. Yeah, this was actually one of the things why I always in the back of my head knew or thought that I could do podcasting. I was boxing on the Queensbury Epsom Downs, and they used to do interviews after the fights.
Yeah, I remember.
And them interviews just used to do like 100 views, 200 views, and the 200 was probably where it's someone from your gym, you've stuck it in the group chat, a few people in there have watched it,
I've watched
whatever,
it.
yeah?
Yeah.
Bruv, they started uploading mine and they were doing 250,000 views. Swear to God, I can get the receipts. 250,000 views on an interview, yeah?
Yeah, lovely.
There was one that hit 90k in the first day or two. And it was all hate and stuff, like everyone hating on me and whatever. I clocked from that because I was
That you
I was
can talk to a camera.
Whoa, yeah, I kind of already knew that, but I was studying why is it that this one has 200k views, but these have all got 200 views, and then go and look at the other ones that have done popular. What do I do that one done or whatever? So I think through doing them interviews after my boxing fights, I didn't realise I was doing it, but I've now realised
patterns.
I was catching patterns then, and I was identifying methods then, but it was actually like 3-4 years until I ever done any of it or
it's
even
good.
thing. But
Yeah, it's a good shout.
Yeah.
That's.
how
it's
come you never box? You was always just well into MMA.
Yeah, done the MMA. I'll tell you what it is. Violin's out right now, but and I have spoke about this I think before. But I had cancer. I
Really?
had testicular cancer. Yeah, in 2016.
You never wondered that might be your blue balls thing. Like, I mean, you
No.
did have cancer of the testicles. It could be that one.
I was so bad at
Nah,
actually getting laid that the amount of blue balls I had gave me testicular
yeah,
cancer.
I mean, it was your own fault.
Yeah.
yeah.
I literally bought it on myself.
Where'd you got the Royal Marston?
Royal Marsden, yeah. So
What
I had 2016. So
I was doing trips up there at that time too.
you was, yeah.
Not for me, no.
Someone that you knew.
My mate.
Yeah.
Same
So-
thing. Testicular cancer.
Is it? What
About 8 months he had it for. Got rid of it.
name? Or
Who I was talking to you about earlier. That was his name.
hold-
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because there's a couple of people from the area that I was in with.
Right.
that
Okay.
I'm mates with now,
Oh,
but it's
the
not
one who
that.
I showed you a picture of.
Yeah. No, not him, but yeah. So I had testicular cancer. I lost a bollock. I'm half a man that I was before.
Have you actually
But-
got one bollock?
I got one ball. I got
Yeah?
a fake one. Yeah. So
Fake one. How's that work?
so how it works is when you've had a drink and that you get it out and let your pals fucking speedball it, and you can't feel a thing. And
No way, really?
And I have receipts.
Quality.
Which I'll show you after. Yeah, so I have like one ball with no feeling whatsoever, so you can have some fun.
You know when you ordered that bollock? You know when they go, do you want a small, medium or large?
Bro.
Could you get a male colleague of yours on the phone, please?
Right, you've opened me up. So
I want it medium, but can you get it to stink? No, joking. Go on.
I have had my cock and balls in so many men's hands.
Yeah.
Like it's just you can't avoid it. The first time it's uncomfortable. Comes to like the 100th time, you're just like, go on, have a feel.
To be
I'm just
fair,
gonna
mate,
sit.
that's not an exclusive thing to cancer. Like most shaggers have had their knob in a man's hand at some point because you've got to go clinic and get,
Yeah, it's true.
you know, you get
Oh,
warts
but this
frozen
is
off. A man has to touch it.
This is excessive.
Yeah.
Like, they fondle you a lot.
Yeah.
But basically, what happened was, so they balls do kind of move in size of like feelings and things. Sometimes your balls will be really small. And
My
your
balls
baby-
flip upside down.
Yeah.
I could grab a ball and flip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't flip it twice.
on my
That hurt.
operation day, I'm shitting myself, innit? I'm about to have my bollock out, blah, blah, blah. So they've gone in, right, we're going to just match your ball and whatever has happened. So they've gone in. I'm scared, innit? My balls are tiny.
Yeah.
So I've gone in, operation. You cannot even touch yourself for like anywhere remotely near there for like a good week after because it hurts so much.
About 70 wanks.
Yeah. I'm in debt like 200 wanks by this throughout this period of time.
And the bailiffs are knocking.
Yeah, the bailiffs are knocking and they are asked, come on, what are you playing at?
Yeah.
Yeah. The internet activity has been extremely low this month. So, and then when I like finally found it, I was like, are you fucking taking a pic? It's tiny.
Really?
So they've put me like a kid's ball in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what happens when you take one out, your other one fucking grows because it's doing twice the work.
Yeah, it's got twice the loading.
So I've got a tennis ball and a ping pong ball.
Nice.
Literally. Yeah. Very lopsided.
You know, that is like obviously you're saying it's to extreme extent, but that's most ball
Most-
sacks.
yeah, most-
I've got one. My left hand's lower than my right.
Yeah,
one,
everybody has that.
Yeah.
This is
Ah.
no homo. I will show you if you want.
Yeah.
Not on camera.
Yeah.
Just remind me at the end.
So that comes out of the Christmas party.
So yeah, so I had the cancer, and then I thought, fuck it, I want to do something extreme now. So I had chemo,
Right.
and then I thought 1 year after being diagnosed with cancer, not
fucking hell.
chemo. It was like 7 months after chemo, and that's when I had my fight. And then I was like,
where was your fight? Epsom.
Epsom, yeah, same
Fusion.
Queensbury Fusion, yeah,
Fusion.
yeah, the goat of all fucking shows.
Anyone,
then it was
anyone
great.
fight that night that I'd know? Freddie had a few on there, didn't he? Do you remember Freddie?
Yeah, Fred.
was
Not
a power
that
man
night.
growing
Dean
up.
Hawkins fought that night.
Dean, yeah.
So Dean fought that night. Banny was meant to fight that night. He didn't. Don't know if you know Banny. But, who?
Yeah,
else
no, of
that
course
you
I
might
know him. Yeah. The tough-looking fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Looks a
don't
bit
know
Moroccan.
anyone else, but
Yeah.
but Billy Cornell, who's like my fucking best pal
Mm.
now, done me he stitched me right up the cunt. Yeah. So I didn't know Bill that well. I gave him, for me, yeah, like the walkout and the music was more important than the fight. So I brought in a memory stick and a CD of my walkout tune, and it was Pharaoh March, Get the Fuck Up. You know that? Get the fuck up, dun 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 dun. Someone says, Get the fuck up, dun 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 dun. Yeah. That tune. I was like, yeah, that's going to get me in the mood. I've given Bill Cornell, he's like helping out because he's Ricardo's little fucking boyfriend, which we'll get into another time. So Bill's helping out on the show. Probably why he's been given his purple belt now as well. But I gave him a CD and a memory stick with my tune on. He's meant to give it to the DJs, whatever. He's telling me, even to this day, that he did that. But anyway, I'm there, and they're like, and now Tom Norton, and then I hear, Havana, ooh, na, na,
Oh my
my
god.
heart beat- and I'm standing there, I'm like, for real, ask Joe, because Joe was with me,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm like, I'm standing there, and they're playing it, and I'm like, no, they haven't, they fucking ain't, and the DJs are over the other bit, so I'm like, I can't do anything, and
Yeah.
Joe's just like, just go, and I'm fucking walking out, and I'm like, looking at my mates like, I didn't pick this, then so I'm so deflated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so hyped up, I'm ready to beat someone up, and then I've got in the ring, I'm so deflated. Because I've just walked out to fucking Havana. Had the fight, won in round 2, had to win there and then. Like I said, I was so tired, in a submission as well, which was much more my thing. And had to win there, and if the geezer had never tapped, he would have fucking pasted me because I was knackered. Like, I had put every fucking ounce of energy left into me to finishing it there and then.
Yeah. But you did.
But I did. And then that was kind of partly why I didn't fight again, because it was like, well, I've done this massive thing now. I've had cancer, I've had chemo. Like, my hair had only just kind of grown back then.
Yeah.
When I first started training, I was bald, innit? Like, for that fight. I'd done bits and bobs before, but not much. And then it was like, I was still bald when that happened. And then add that, and then I thought, I've done it now. And then I can't be bothered anymore.
Yeah.
Raised money for the Marsden, doing it. And then after that, it's like,
Yeah.
can't be fucked to do that again.
I think, mate, it's like that actual thing of like what drives you to do it. That's the maddest thing about it. And I like every fight I've ever had, because obviously in like terms of professional boxing and that, 14 fights ain't a lot, but I think 14 fights is quite a lot, especially if you're like me and you've only actually I've been boxing over a 10-year period, but I've only been actively boxing for like 7 years.
Yeah, but then you got to look at where you are and what type of fights you're having now compared to some other people. So it's like,
but then this is the
doesn't
other thing. If someone's had 14 fights, the chances are they fought 12 duds,
Yeah.
12 fucking
That's true,
tomato
that's true.
cans.
Real opponents.
Bro,
yeah.
I've had 14 fights, and whether this is the thing, and it's a thing that you'll understand because it's a fighting thing. It's like when someone's shit, that's kind of irrelevant. It's whether they're game or not.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
can
it's
be
true.
shit.
Yeah, it's
they
true.
can be shit, but
if they're
shit
actually trying.
still stinks, and
Yeah.
you still don't want to fucking walk through shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to get hit with a bit of shit, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, there used to be ones where there'd be fights where, like, yeah, I was expected to win, but like you were saying about your opponent, I used to fucking want to big them up. Because I'd be thinking, no, mate, like, the story doesn't stop when I win this fight. The story stops when I stop telling it in pubs. I mean, until that point, I am sensationalising this. This man was a killer.
I say it all the time still now. But I've forgotten his name. He's just the Marine, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a British Marine. I don't know if he's still doing it, but he is in my mind.
Probably lost all confidence after you beat him. Just retired.
He's won like 16 medals of valor at this point in my head. So to this day, he's a war hero. I don't know if that's true, but I would assume it's true because I beat him.
Yeah, well, there you go. He'd have to.
There you go.
He'd have to be made of stern stuff, wouldn't he? Yeah, I mean, I've beat a couple of guys that I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised they've never boxed again since. They were shit.
Yeah.
But they were game. That's the only thing. I've only
So it was a real fight anyway.
Yeah, I boxed at Marcus Stevenson, and that's the only one I would say wasn't a real fight. However, I did pick him. Like, went to the venue on the day, ups and downs again. They said, oh, your fella's not turned up, you're not coming, whatever. I said, all right. They said, listen, we can't get you a live opponent. We have to get you a journeyman. I said, all right, sweet, whatever. I said, I'll box Marcus.
Is this Marcus the boss?
Yeah, you know Marcus. Everyone knows Marcus.
Marcus and McLean, bro.
Yeah.
Team Stay Busy.
But Marcus is like Jack wins. Jack McLean. Jack wins fights, and Jack turns up like more or less every time to win. And if he doesn't turn up to win, that's because, from what I know of Jack, that's not because his promoters told him not to. It's because his head's not right or whatever. Yeah. Whereas Marcus,
McLean, by the way.
Yeah. So do I. I've sparred it.
It's actually McLean. Did you know that?
Well, Lenny McLean gets called Lenny McLean, but he's Lenny McLean, isn't he?
I don't know. But I thought he was always Jack McLean.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I
he
thought.
told me when we've done an episode, he was like, oh, it's actually McLean.
McLean, yeah. He's.
But what a fucking man.
Yeah. He's
What a
joke.
great
And
geezer.
his videos, he was kind of he clocked that trend before it even took off. But when he was on the Queensbury back in the day, like, I could have probably fought him that day.
Was good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, I could have probably fought him that day. Like, I'm not sure whether he was offered. But I know, regardless of whether he was offered, if he was offered, I would have picked Marcus.
Yeah.
But they gave me a small journeyman, and I was like, don't sound like a cock, but I'm going to hit him and get rid of him really quick if he's small. So I want someone that's got pudding on him and can soak up the body shots and that. And I won the fight, obviously, but we went the distance. So it was a good job I did, because I'd sold like 100 tickets, and you don't want to sell bare tickets and then everyone's like,
it's just,
you know what I mean?
Straight over.
And he's the funnest journeyman you could pick, Marcus. Because if you make him miss and you say, you're gonna have to do better than that to hit me, mate, or whatever, the crowd love that. And he will go, and he'll make you miss and whatever. You know what I mean? So it's if you're not having a proper fight, let's at least have a fun fight.
Yeah, it's true. Give the crowd something.
Yeah.
Have you had any other jobs in between what you're doing now, like early stage? Have you actually
drug dealer?
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, I had I'm trying to think. I had everything, like every job. Like, if you ask me something, I'm sure I've done it. You know what I mean? Like,
just loads of different. You've just.
I'm on about building jobs, obviously. Not like loads of random different trades. Like, I've never been a estate agent.
Oh, so you've been in the building game?
Yeah, but not in it to any level.
Yeah.
I was just a lad on site, like, just do the dig holes, knock down walls, knock down ceilings. Yeah. Done all that. My one I was good at was I done washing machine deliveries for like 4 years. That I was good at that. I was used to just go, and I worked in New Malden and
like Curry's.
No, you know the road Curry's on, the Burlington Road?
Yeah.
You remember, I don't know if you remember, but if you go up that road towards the roundabout of New Malden, there just used to be a shop that basically formed a castle on the pavement of fridges, washing machines, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I do know what you
That
mean.
was my work, yeah. So yeah, I was in there, Vac Electric.
Lovely.
Or it might have been ADA. They had 2 shops, ADA, Vac Electric. I was there for like 4 years. I used to love that because I went there straight from school. I was there for like 4 years. Used to be able to do everything else at the same time. Work there, do like 6 hours a day or whatever. And I used to love it. To be fair, that was like my favourite job. And then I done PTing. I was once I started getting into boxing, pretty much straight away as I was learning boxing, I started learning coaching more or less straight away.
Yeah.
So I done like 5 years of PTing. I went to a course to get a PT badge and that, but I just realised on the first day that there was just a bunch of fucking divs, like they just didn't know. Like I remember I thought the instructor guy was cracking a joke. He went, anyone here that's not done any exercise in their life before? And I'm like, good joke. I turn around, there's like some sloth behind. I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing here?
It's fucking mad. It's mad now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I won't get into it, but some
Must
of
have
the
thought
stuff is
PT
crazy.
stood for part time.
Yeah, lockdown. Everyone became a PT in lockdown.
No, yeah.
Lockdown opened the door to people who have absolutely no experience in.
But do you know what's funny? Lockdown is what killed me. That fucked me. I was flying. I was like...
Oh, and that slowed you down.
I would honestly say there was a point when... Obviously, there's probably people I don't know about. But in terms of like our style of PTs, like I'm not on about a girl that has David Lloyd's clients. I'm on about our style of like a fight
Striking
PT.
coach, yeah.
The only person that was doing more than me was Joe.
Yeah.
Joe was doing like 9-10 clients a day.
Yeah, he was killing it.
I was doing like 8 a day. And then when I spoke to other PTs, they were lucky to have 8 clients a week. I was doing 8 1-to-1s every day.
But what, during lockdown?
No, I started doing it
lockdown killed you. Is that what you're saying?
Lockdown killed me. I started doing it in 2017, 2016.
Yeah,
I was
you said
working.
before.
I had a little office job for a while. I went to Thailand and I was supposed to be like out there for time, but I got arrested over there and had to fly back. And when I flew back, I got like an office job. I'd done that for like 5 months, and I just had a knobhead boss. Her name, I shouldn't say her name. You'd be able to guess
Don't
her
say
name.
the name.
She's got the name. She's got the name, yeah?
It begins
Might as well
with a
just
K.
say it. Her name's Karen, yeah? I liked her. She knew she was a knobhead. I liked her.
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
woman,
yeah.
really nice woman, yeah? But she was a dick. And she used to just like, you'd go out the room. I remember once I came back and had to explain to her that I'd gone for a shit in the toilet. And I had gone for a shit. It wasn't even a wank this time, right? I'd already done a few of them. No, I'd gone for a shit. And I remember having to explain to her. And that was, like sometimes you have little reality check moments. And that's when the gravity of it kind of hit. Because I
Yeah.
was like, when I was young, I was flying. And then... I had loads of money and stuff, do you know what I mean? And then I went, stopped all of it, went Thailand, whatever, and then I'm back. I'm working an office job. I'm basically on minimum wage, and I'm describing what I've just done in the toilet to my boss because she's like, "Oh, you took a while," and whatever. And I was like,
just like, fuck.
"Yeah,
this
I remember."
ain't the way,
So I
yeah.
remember I thought I shouldn't admit this now. I said to them, "Right, can I use a few days of my holiday and flight to Tenerife?" But they never knew I already booked a one-way flight there. I never even fucking booked a flight back. And then when I was there, I just made up a lie and said, I left my passport in the gym bag that I've been using, and my brother's flown home and took that gym bag, so I'm now out here without a passport.
Yeah.
Quit that, went into PT, smashed that for a few years, was well busy, got my money up again, was thinking, oh, brilliant. And then the virus hit, and then it just fucked everything.
So I'm like, I love the lockdown. I fucking loved it. Like, it was like, for me, it was just like fucking great because it was like I didn't get no fucking payments or nothing like that. Though I weren't eligible for nothing, but it was like, right, everything's fucking slowed down. It doesn't matter if I go into work or not, but I can because of what I do. Like, I can if the clients are happy to have me and blah blah blah. I'm allowed to. So I went and worked, and it was just like so stress free. I was doing bits about the house. I was fucking out and about with this, that, and the other. WhatsApp group popping off, Warzone, PlayStation. Like, I fucking loved lockdown.
I think the thing is always like the uncertainty thing. So for me, I liked lockdown. I spent it up in the countryside where I just come back from. I went there for 4 months in lockdown because I was like, I can't be at home. I was like, lockdown hit for me at a very awkward age. I was like 25. So it's like, well, I don't know about you, but you're kind of still living at home, but you're kind of outgrown living at home.
I
and
had
you've
just left.
Yeah, and
when lockdown
I left
happened.
at like 27 or 26 or whatever. So
Yeah.
I was on my way to leaving, and when it was like at a point of like, oh, you're gonna have to just be at home and stuff like that, I was like, no, I'm going to
Yeah.
the countryside.
Fuck
So
this,
it was
yeah.
all right, but I had a lot of uncertainty in lockdown. Like, because say when you was in it, I'm guessing you knew that the building industry was gonna come back.
Yeah.
But I didn't know
it's
what
true.
was going to happen.
true.
And the thing with PT for me was like, I loved it because I just started doing it. Never thought nothing. Like, I didn't think, oh, this would be a career, whatever. I wasn't even specifically like looking at Joe, for example, and going, oh, he's done that for business. I wasn't really thinking anything. And then within a week, I had trained like 20 people. Everyone had rebooked. So I was so happy with that job that when lockdown fucked it,
Yeah.
I just went mental because I just thought, you fuckers, you took my job. You're trying to stick a needle in my arm. You fucking took my travel away. Like, it was awful.
Yeah.
I was pretty mental in lockdown, to be fair.
Is it overall that?
Yeah, it drove
Yeah.
me insane. Lockdown would have been why everything happened for me because
Yeah.
that was if anything, I was the complete opposite to you. I
took you
hated it, rather. It was the worst time of my life, lockdown. I fucking hated it because I was like, oh, I'm ready, but the world's not ready.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
because you spend years where you're like not ready, and if everyone ever asked you, oh, what not ready for? Life. There's been
Yeah,
years not
yeah.
ready for life.
It's true.
And then you get to it's
You
that
get
point
to the point where you're ready and then it ain't fucking
yeah,
right for you.
yeah, because before
yeah.
that, you'd always been thinking, stop fucking treating me like an adult. Stop talking to me like I'm an adult. You know what I mean? People mentioning mortgages to you and stuff like that. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah,
Like,
shut
but
up,
then
you
you get to a
boring
point
cunt.
when you go, no, do you know what?
I
I
need
think
to
it's
know
because
this
I've
now.
worked for myself for a little while, and
Yeah.
then you realise like, no, you don't need someone to hold your hand. Like, you can go and develop a business yourself or make money yourself. So then that's when lockdown probably started everything for me because I had a taste of how bad it could be, and I was like, oh, I don't even want to be here. You know what I mean?
When did you start podcasting after that?
Yeah, like 20. It's 3 years today.
And
Today's-
it was mainly like football orientated, yeah?
Yeah, but
Chelsea.
Yeah, but even that wasn't.
Chelsea, yeah?
Yeah. But even that
I know
wasn't.
nothing about football.
No. To be fair, like,
you won't meet, I don't think you'll ever meet someone who knows less than me.
oh no, my mate, he wouldn't be able to. You'd be
Oh,
able
yeah.
to name a Chelsea player, wouldn't you?
Not current.
No,
No, definitely not current. Well, I could have a guess.
go on. You'll say the right one. I bet you say.
The guy,
You're gonna say who I think you're gonna say.
he was very popular in England team.
Yep.
This last one, but I've forgotten his name. Cole
It happens
Palmer?
when you score in a final.
Cole
yeah, Cole
Palmer?
Palmer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cole
yeah.
Palmer.
I knew you'd get Palmer.
That's
yeah,
all-
yeah.
that's-
the only
that
one.
is it.
I bet if I say the first name, you can get the fella's second name. Reece.
No,
No, not Reece James. Never heard of Reece James.
never heard of Reece
Never.
James.
Oh, you are
I'm
a
a
proper
proper
football
virgin,
virgin.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you know.
I like the such a fucking stereotypical twat, but I do like the World Cup,
Yeah, same here.
and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
will
yeah.
get into it for that.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I don't care if England lose their first game.
People that are too passionate about
Yeah.
anything are fucking losers. I'm gonna tell you that, right?
It's true.
And this is I'm in a dilemma at the minute.
No,
because-
no, passion is great, but if you're passionate as a fan, like as in you're not actually doing it. So if you're passionate about something you do yourself, yeah, that's great. If you're double passionate football fan, like you're not playing, you don't have any input whatsoever as to what actually happens there, that's gay.
if you let it be your personality, yeah, you know what I mean.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like, but then this is the thing. This is what hinders you because when we were saying about going like into the Chelsea thing, I never thought I was going to be a Chelsea YouTuber or anything like that. Never, ever. I thought I want a channel. Hence why it wasn't called football or boxing or whatever. It was called the Joey Knight Podcast. I wanted that. I basically, this is before I ever knew him, never met him, never spoke a word to him, don't even follow each other. I wanted to do what True Geordie did, yeah, which is my mate Brian, yeah. And I before whatever, I used to watch all his shit, and I used to think, I want to do what you do. So I want to be able to cover football, I want to be able to cover boxing, I want to be able to talk about relevant
of
things,
everything, yeah.
whatever, yeah. And then what ended up happening was I started dropping it all. I remember there was like, I dropped a video about Conor Ben failing the drugs test, yeah? It just happened, right? Whatever. And then Chelsea were playing shit. I dropped a video, how to rebuild Chelsea Football Club. And all of a sudden the views were like 30 times more than what I was getting or something like that. And the feedback and whatever. And that's why I said earlier, you don't get the job you want, you get the job you're given. And then if you can be really good at that job, then you might get the job you want after that. So it weren't that don't get me wrong, I'm fucking well appreciative and whatever. But I didn't set out to become a Chelsea YouTuber. I set out to do YouTube. But now I've got different ones, and obviously I love doing the Chelsea stuff. But I do find through doing it that it becomes very clear and apparent that I'm not a football man in a football man's world.
Okay, right, okay.
But I am. You ask me any result, any goal scorer, I know everything, bro. Like I'm not. When I say I'm not a football man, I just mean exactly what I just said there to you. As in, like, if you're too much, you're just a neat. Like, no, it's not my personality. Like Chelsea could lose a game, and I'm still gonna go out and have a few drinks that night. Does it annoy me? Yeah, but it's not that big a deal.
Yeah. How do you meet your mate who you do it with? What's his name again?
Josh,
yeah, that's it.
Josh, we met together through Chelsea. So okay. I again, like all the like sort of half cool shit that's ever happened in my life has always been really unexpected. So I never thought I was going to like blow up from Chelsea content. Yeah. And then it happened, and within about 2 weeks of it happening, I met Josh. I knew him because he had been on a show. So you won't know this, but people on YouTube would know it. It was called The Kickoff, right? And The Kickoff was the groundbreaker for football YouTube. Nothing like, like the biggest YouTubers,
like the sideman of football YouTube kind of things.
I probably shouldn't say this on here, but all the biggest YouTubers, they all learn what to do by watching Brian. Okay, that's what I think. Yeah, that's my personal opinion. And I don't think anyone really
would say that.
No, I don't think anyone really has ever been able to replicate it. Mm-hmm. Because you've got people that will get, and this is why I was saying, like, your style of content is going to be really good, because if you have a less formal chat, then you're going to speak way more than if you were asking me questions, And
I really don't want to question people. No, I do not want to be even I know it's probably more beneficial, like, because you might get this guest and people haven't spoke to him, but I don't care, man. I just want to have a conversation with people, and it be funny.
But then by doing that, what that means is because you've got so much of your personality across, if one day I blow you out last second, doesn't matter. Wheels are still turning, show's still going. I'm going to get on there and I'm going to say to him, I was supposed to have fucking so-and-so here. Anyway, what we were going to talk about is this and whatever. So you could easily now go and do videos on your own and stuff like that. Yeah. And what I'm saying is not every YouTuber can do it. Some people have to rely
on the guest.
On a guest, So I always wanted to do something that replicated what Brian did because he had good guests and stuff like that. But if he wanted to just turn the camera on and talk about football and boxing,
on his own,
he could do it. So that's what I did. But then when the views came for Chelsea, I just went down that road or whatever. Mm-hmm. And for me, it didn't change my lifestyle because I've always consistently gone to probably 20 games a season anyway. So I'm only doing what I already do, but just flipping a camera and talking.
And making something from it.
Yeah. But
fucking fair
it is a bit like the things I was saying about, like, you can swear, but, like, it's advised not to, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I noticed it. I started getting bookings from Rio Ferdinand to go and do is not a podcast with him, but his podcast. So it's got like the Rio Presents or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it was with, again, like, I could name drop them, but you don't know them, so there's no point. They're like two former professional footballers, people, Anton Ferdinand, who's Rio's brother, and Danny Murphy, who played in a final, loads of finals and stuff, whatever. Good player. When I started doing stuff around them, it's like you kind of realise that in that industry you do have to be a bit more, because you can't go someone says something about a manager and you can't go, oh, he's such a cunt, isn't he? You can't actually do that when you're working with people that work on Talk Sport and stuff.
It's true. Your opinion, just keep it inside.
More or less. More or less, If you're anything like me, because you're only gonna, like, you'll make a few people happy when you speak, but you'll upset a lot.
Just you wait. I'll be cancelled real soon. Really, really soon. I'll be cancelled, and then my whole game here will be trying to claw myself back out from being cancelled.
And then when people ask me, I go, no, I never met him. That was AI. It was AI.
No, never met that guy. No, I did do his podcast, but what a piece of shit.
Well, you should have saw what I said to him off camera. I disagree with all of those filthy jokes.
Absolute piece of shit. What I was going to say as well is football hooliganism. Is it dying down?
Not if I've got anything to do with it. No, joking. Can you imagine?
Because back when I was younger, or we were younger, it was like, when Football Factory came out, Green Street, it was like, man, football hooligan, it's the way.
I was in the Football Factory, wasn't I?
Was you?
Yeah.
In the film?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
No.
I
filmed to be in it, and they cut it. Right, God's honest truth. Yeah, have you watched it? Yeah.
What, Football Factory?
Yeah.
Do you know 700 times?
Do you know who Jack Mason is?
No.
Oh, you should, because you're Billy's good mate.
Who?
Jack.
Oh yeah.
Jack Mason, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
So
I thought you were talking about a footballer. Or
no.
someone at
So
Nectar. Yeah, I do, yeah.
Jack's part in the football factory was me. That was me
What?
saying,
He's in the football factory.
kick him in the fucking bollocks, Dad. That's Jack.
Oh.
Yeah,
what?
that was me.
As
yeah?
a kid.
Yeah, it's Jack. Yeah, yeah.
That's him. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was me. And then
Never
me
knew
and Jack went up to Niketown in Oxford Street or wherever it is together. And they were like, oh. And they were like, hold on, let's whatever. And yeah, they used him in the end. But everyone's in it from my family. Like my sister's in it. And
Oh really? Yeah.
my dad's got a speaking role. My sister's got a speaking role. My sister's like in one of the first scenes.
Was your old man a football hooligan?
No, but he's known as one.
Oh really?
But like my dad's not like a violent person, and even I think when he was younger, it was if he grew up in an era where fighting wasn't the in thing, he'd have done whatever the in thing was.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know, there's a lot of blokes like around. I'm guessing same age as your old man, my old man's age, where if they were in today's age, they might play paddle. But
Yeah.
back then,
Or dance on TikTok.
there you go. But back then,
Like
you
us.
went to the yeah. But you went to the football and fought.
Yeah.
So if anyone ever says, "Oh, is your dad a football hooligan?" I'd strongly say,
Fuck me.
nah, not
Is,
at all.
Are our kids going to say, was your dad a YouTuber?
Oh God!
that-
my daughter the other day
Is that gonna be a thing?
Asked me how do people because she always whenever and it doesn't really happen now. Yeah, I said it doesn't. It still happens, but like you could ask Joe. Yeah, because Joe was always with me. About a year ago, bro, honestly, I couldn't go nowhere and there wouldn't be people that knew me. And it was mad. And it was because of because of all the Baby Hulk stuff and that.
Yeah, and the craze.
When that happened, that Baby Hulk thing, obviously, just on the day it happened, it did 10 million views just on that day. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So I properly feel like I've experienced going viral now because I remember after the Baby Hulk thing for a couple of months it was mad like me and Joe walked down the road in Nashville and people were going, hey, Joey Knights and whatever.
really?
Yeah, they all put an S on the end of your name. I don't know why. Joey Knights is what they say. But yeah, and it was like mad, like we were getting stopped everywhere back home. Like obviously, yeah, if you go to Chelsea you're asking to get stopped, don't you, because you're a Chelsea YouTuber. So it's always mad there. But like honestly, as I say, about a year ago, me and you walked down Epsom High Street, someone had stopped me, asked for a picture.
Well, even. Do you remember when I was going to Joe's recently? Ish.
Yeah.
With my neighbour's son.
Yeah.
Stop. It's
No, you stop. That's how it starts.
he's 18.
Yeah.
He is 18.
Yeah. He wasn't.
And he is now. And I used to take him down.
Yeah.
To train, and even he come up to me and was like, "That's Joey Knight. That's Joey Knight."
So this is the thing that for me is like a daily thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's always I say kids, the guy's 18, but it's always like the few generations under us that we still describe as kids because they're still either teenagers or 20, 21, whatever.
yeah.
They're just getting out into the world now. They will always know me. So if I go into a pub, as I say, I don't know because I think like with this stuff like internet clout, it probably goes just as quickly as it comes. So maybe not. But if we walked into when we went on the Christmas do, you was there, innit, at Stoney?
I wasn't, but yeah. No, I didn't come this one. What, the recent?
No, bruv, you were.
No,
Said
I
all
weren't
actually
there.
there. No?
No. But
Some
I love-
other
some
handsome
oth-
fella.
some other very good-looking
I don't know. I
geezer.
thought you were there. Maybe
No,
it was the
I
last year.
was
Maybe
gonna.
was you not the one the year before in the Stoney?
No, not that one either.
No. Do you get invited anywhere? I'm joking.
I was invited to both.
Yeah.
I was invited to both.
Did a
but
Sonny on the end. You ever
It
seen
was-
that picture
it-
with
it
Sonny
was-
and it's like the whole
Yeah.
group full of boxers and Sonny's like that.
It's that's my birthday weekend.
Oh yeah.
The same.
You wanted to make it all about you.
I'm 17th of December, so I said to Joe.
Are ya?
"Ele-
Yes,
yeah."
bruv. 17th of December. You're the same. You're the same as my old man.
Oh, is it?
My dad's
17th,
17th of December. My daughter's 14th.
Yeah, it fucking sucks though because it's everybody's Christmas do.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Cole's
So
20th
so
is everyone's doing, innit?
nobody's really ever. So I don't really bother doing much for my birthday because it is people are always busy.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
months, yeah.
That's
And
the only thing I
was
do is the Christmas do
It
now.
was that weekend, the last one.
Well,
So I was like-
that one, if I go into the Stoneleigh, I'll know that there's gonna be, because it's the demographic. You're going into your demographic. Same as you go to a Chelsea match. You're going to a pub. If you cover boxing and football, a lot of people in that pub are gonna know you or whatever.
yeah.
So
Do you go there any time just for a little
only
ego
reason
boost?
I do it. Only reason I do it. no, I hate it now. I really liked it at first. Again, that's another thing people admit. At first, I loved it. I was like, oh my god, I'm famous. This is fucking sick. And like, people just start throwing stuff at you,
Yeah.
brand deals, and not even brand deals. Like sometimes it'd just be, oh, I've sent you this. I don't know. So I'll give you a good flex. Yeah, I've had 2 free pairs of winnings.
Of what?
Winnings, winning gloves. Yeah, £350 boxing gloves. I've had 2 free pairs of them just given to me from
lovely.
whatever. Doesn't happen so much now, but when it was all kicking off, it all happens. You get loads of stuff given to you and whatever. So I loved it at first. I was
can't
like,
wait for my first free thing.
oh mate, it is.
I'm gonna give them such great publicity.
and it will happen, yeah. And you'll get stuff getting chucked at you all the time. The first couple of months is sick, like proper sick.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it was because of the industry I was in, whether that was different. But after a while, it does get a bit long. And I tell you the other thing as well, yeah. When people like recognise you and stuff like that, bruv, it's all good when you're creaming it and earning dough and whatever. But if things start going dry for you a little bit and stuff like that, then when annoying people recognise you or whatever, it's just like, oh, fuck off. You know what I mean? The reason I say kids is because they're the ones that, the younger ones, they all came on when I knocked out Baby Hulk. So when I done that Baby Hulk, all of a sudden it was like, oh, kids know you.
You've got
kids,
the kid fans,
kids are the worst, bro. They're the worst. You shouldn't be ungrateful, but I don't care. I will be. They're the worst because kids don't have etiquette, do they?
No,
some do, and the ones that do, you really notice it because most don't.
Yeah.
So when the ones that do, you think, fucking hell, he's got his head screwed
kid.
on. Yeah, good kid, yeah. Most don't. So most, you be in Epsom, like, bro, the amount of times this happened to me is ridiculous. You be in Epsom and someone goes, Joey Knight, well loud or whatever, and it's just like, oh, bro. And the whole reason I started saying it is because...
And then it half makes you, if everybody then looks like, what the fuck, it half, because you're the reason for that, it half makes you feel like a cunt, doesn't it?
No, not half, fully makes you feel like a cunt.
Yeah.
Because someone will then go to you, like, say for example, a school mum went to me the other day. She went, are you, like, well known or something? And I went, I'm really well known amongst a certain demographic, but no, I'm not well known. Like, no, like, I'm not well known, but as I say, if I walk into a pub, I'm well known. Yeah. But I'm not well known. And then she was like, oh, yeah, like, because, like, my son watches you and whatever. And I was like, oh, yeah. She was like, what's that about? And it's weird, yeah. Like, I'm in this job that I dreamt of doing, yeah. I earn good money, whatever. And I'm like, oh no, I've got to tell this cunt I'm a YouTuber. You know what I mean? It's awful.
I've got
I want the world to swallow me up. They've been thinking I'm a good dad dropping my daughter off. They're about to find out I'm a YouTuber.
I've got to tell this
and I'm moonlighting a bit of TikTok.
I've got to tell this fully grown adult that I'm a fucking YouTuber.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I understand. Yeah.
So when your son talks to you about Chelsea, I do that for the internet. It can be cringe. You know what I mean? Like, but.
It is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm fucking looking forward to it.
As I say, you'd only want to get addressed in the correct way.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like when someone addressed you in the not right way or whatever, it just be a bit cringe or whatever. Or, I don't know. It's an anxiety thing, isn't it? You'd never know it, but it's when it happens, you're like, oh yeah, you love it at first, and then you're like, actually, this is annoying. Everyone's seen me get stopped for a photo, and now I've got to do like 10 more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At first,
it's as soon as that first one does, and then people are like, oh, who is that? Then? And then it just the queue goes.
I remember when I first. Went to Chelsea after. The thing is, it weren't first went there because I'd always been going there. I've always been going to Chelsea for time.
But went with the clout.
Yeah, like when I'd gone like properly viral and whatever, I kind of went up there and I thought, I reckon people are going to start recognising me up here soon, yeah? Because I'm like, whatever. I didn't realise it would be like that. I went up there, I was like fucking... I don't know, who's random. It's like a proper celebrity walking somewhere, and I'm like, this is mad. And this is what I'm saying about enjoying it at first. So then I'm like, oh, I need to bring my dad to see this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to bring boys to see this. I need to bring like whatever, because this is mad. Like this is actually happening, and it's mad. Like imagine someone treating you. And again, like, I always want to think, because this could get cropped on me. I know I'm the furthest thing from one, and that's why it feels mad to me. Because it's like, whoa, like what's this?
I am going to try and crop this in a way that you don't say that part.
Yeah. I'm going to completely character assassinate you,
and then just wait for the first person to comment. Who's that?
Yeah. Yeah. You know that'll come. Oh dear.
Oh, jokes.
Yeah.
Before we finish up, we've been talking for ages.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's good, man. It's good. I love it.
We're doing another
What is there anything that ego has stopped you doing? Like, I mean, when you were younger, right? Is there anything that you wish you had done, but that was sneaky,
Yeah.
or whatever? When you were younger,
Yeah. Like, obviously, the obvious one is I didn't walk into a boxing gym when I started boxing. I went into a boxing gym at like 8, maybe 7, 8.
Yeah.
I wish, but I don't know if I do though, because I ended up earning dough out of Misfits. So
Yeah,
it's like,
so
I
it's
don't
like,
really
nah.
know if I do. Like, the thing with me, if Misfits hadn't happened, my biggest thing that stopped me was I didn't like the fact that the gym was full of gypsies. I didn't like the fact I felt intimidated. I didn't like the fact that I wasn't as good as the other ones. I didn't like the fact that I'm going in there, which in essence, yeah, it's fighting, so it's different. But in essence, it is a sport, and I'm not a sporty like person. Like, I've always been your bang average person at everything. So you can have me in a game of football, I ain't gonna let you down, but I ain't gonna do nothing good. You know what I mean? Like, that's me, yeah. So when I went into team filler. So we're just here to make the numbers up. So when I went into a boxing gym, it not only is it sporty, it's an individual sport. So it's like, with football's not an individual sport, but I know it's not because I've never been that guy that took the ball from the halfway line and scored. Do you know what I mean? Now I'm that guy in a boxing gym. You've got to be that. So when I started doing it all, that would probably be my regret, is not staying in a boxing gym, because all these people, I sound like a knob, but all these people that you was intimidated you and whatever, you'd smash them all when you start sparring. Do you know what I mean? But
do you know what I love? Is because everybody does it. It's like, oh, I can't say this without saying a knob, and then you're going to say,
I just do it.
Straight knob.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny. As soon as someone says that, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to hear what this knob's about to say.
Yeah, but do you know I think this, yeah, the biggest compliment, well, maybe not the biggest, but one of the biggest compliments, yeah, and imagine that she was on the other foot. Imagine everyone thought you was all right, and then someone went, oi, I actually know him well, and he's up himself, he's a knob, he's whatever.
Yeah.
Or
that's
people,
the worst thing you could hear.
Yeah, or people can have a because I say stuff like that, yeah, because I'll go, oh, whatever, and say something that is egotistical. I know it is, but fucking hell, bro, I think it didn't work well hard to not have any ego. Do you know what I mean? So when I say stuff like that, I know that people who don't know me would think, oh, he's a knob or whatever. But I'd rather have people think you're a knob, and then someone that knows you go, oh, he's actually all right.
Sweet,
Yeah.
No, because if I get if on my stuff, because my stuff's comedy based, if I get crying faces from someone I don't know, it's like, okay, cool. But then if somebody actually writes, that's jokes, I'm just like,
yeah, cool.
I'm like, fucon, come on, massage that ego, bitch. Like, I love it, bro. I'll bathe in them emojis. I'm going to ask you one question. This might bring it out right now.
Go on.
If you could end this crime forever, but you have to do it, what crime are you doing?
I thought about this a load of times. I just do drink driving, to be honest. Sorry for giving you a boring one, but the main thing is, when you start the question, before you go, but you have to do it, everyone goes, nonsing, paedophile. It's like, but you have to do it. Oh, fuck, I'm committed now. And that's probably how most of them do get into it. No, joking, no.
Wait.
They got dead in the game.
You came here to meet a 14-year-old. Yes.
I was trying to do it so no one else would.
I was trying to end this.
No, do you ever watch To Catch a Predator?
Oh, my
Chris
God,
Hansen. And they all come here and they go, Chris Hansen, I'm glad you're here. I came here to see you. It's like, no, you didn't. You just had a contingency plan.
I could watch Paedophile Hunters all night long.
It's brilliant.
It's so fucking fun.
Yeah.
And there's a few, whether I should say this or not,
Ed was doing a bit of it, wasn't he? Ed Matthews was doing a bit of it.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of the streamers were trying to do that, and that Vitaly and whatever.
Yes, we boxed on the same show as him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
And but there's a guy called there's a group called DAP, Dads Against Predators, and they actually beat them up.
Yeah.
And it's quite hard to watch on Instagram because the clips get banned and stuff, but it's so fun.
It's for a good cause.
Yeah, it's for a good cause. But it's so good, and the best ones are when they come and they're like, knew it was you guys, and it's like, what? No, you didn't.
And also, you know, if you did know, you don't win here. Like, it's not like, I won. Knew it was you.
Knew it was you. Cool, yeah.
The weird thing is, like, have you noticed now? Like, it used to just be like, oh, police are outside, or, you know, someone would stand up and Chris Hansen would be like, you don't want to do that. Now you got Ed Matthews handing you over a tin of cat food. and
Yeah,
going,
to
eat it and
yeah.
eat it, and you won't thing it. Yeah.
Yeah,
His
it
joke,
used
to be fair, he's proper funny.
It used to be the fear of going to jail. Now it's the fear you're gonna have to fucking eat sardines on a live stream.
You know, that's another thing that makes me feel old, though, is like, you know, when you watch people like that and you kind of realise you're, in a way, and that sounds cringy, people wouldn't want to say, in a way, for myself, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of living through this fella a little bit who's like 10 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is like, I'm not really out making those joke memories now because I'm
Yeah.
too old
Yeah.
and people just look at me weird.
So you like,
But
to
he
see other people do it.
qualifies, so
Yeah.
I want to see what he's doing because I know deep down I want to do that.
It's so
but
true.
I'm too old.
It's so fucking true. Yeah, it's true.
Like, I'm not being funny. It might take a certain type of person, but like, do you ever follow like? I don't really like that HS. Well, I don't like him at all because he snaked me. But I don't really like him. But I follow Ed's stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I'd love to do all that shit.
I'd love to do streaming.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of. It must be very hard because you slip up once, you're fucked.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. So there's a lot of work in that. Am I built for that live stream? Potentially not. But it's like I'd love to do it. Imagine that. My mate's just got into it. I don't know if you know that Muller Juice, but he's just started streaming now, and he's done a couple of bits with some of the American ones. But he's doing well.
Yeah. Well,
But risky business.
with the Misfit stuff, I've spent bare time around them, and that's the thing that has before made me think like, oh, you should do it, but then obviously it's like that anxiety thing stops you because you know when you spend time around certain people, you go, okay, now I've
Yeah.
actually been around you enough, and like I've tested your wit and your intelligence and stuff like that because there's been plenty of times to crack jokes and stuff, whatever. Basically, what I'm saying is you start realizing, to be honest, I'm more charismatic than you.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
you've
So-
got this massive like.
Do you know
I'm trying
what
to
it is,
think
though?
of someone because
No.
I'd actually like to drop a name so I can actually
No,
give
I know,
you a...
I know what you mean, but this is the thing, right? So I sit there and think that sort of type of shit, but then I'm not going and doing it.
Yeah.
So the reason they're there and I'm not is because they've actually gone and done
Exactly.
it. So it's like that's why I started this. It's like do it then.
But then your ceiling's higher. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I found very early, yeah, that I was well surprised at the amount that like certified people in the game were asking me. Not asking me
Yeah.
to do stuff, asking me how to do stuff.
Yeah.
Asking me, oi, you see when you're doing shorts, like what does that and whatever, and I used to find myself going to places like even like I'm not saying it in a bad way, but even like when I used to go to Rio's place, right? They forgot things that I don't know. They're a million miles ahead, but there would be certain areas like short form content and stuff that I was really good at, and then I'd end up giving advice and stuff to people,
to other people that have more
and
credentials.
I'd
almost.
be like Anton Ferdinand, for example. Yeah, he's Rio Ferdinand's brother, top player, like played in the Premier League, really good player, whatever. I'm pretty sure played for England, and I found myself giving him advice on how to do short form content, and I'm thinking, that's mad. I'm advising him on something that I can do that he wants to do.
Yeah, it's mad,
Yet
isn't it?
he can do something that I'd love to do, but I could never do it, like playing football.
it's
So
true,
it
it's true,
is
it's true.
mad, yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Well, let's wrap it up, man, because otherwise I've got too much.
Probably
editing
gone
to
well
do.
over, yeah.
Yeah, but it's been a fucking pleasure.
All good,
man.
bro. Thank you for
And,
having me. We'll have to do another
We'll
one.
do
It's good
another
fun.
one soon, man. Yeah. Right, appreciate it, bro.